The Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ, Section 8, Cheth, Life and Works of Jesus in Persia. Chapter 38. Jesus crosses Persia, teaches and heals in many places. Three magician priests meet him as he nears Persepolis. Kaspar and two other Persian masters meet him in Persepolis. The 7 masters sit in silence 7 days. 24 years of age was Jesus when he entered Persia on his homeward way. In many a hamlet, town, and neighborhood he paused a while and taught and healed. The priest and ruling classes did not welcome him because he censured them for cruelty to those of low estate. The common people followed him in throngs. At times the chiefs made bold to try to hinder him, forbidding him to teach or heal the sick. But he regarded not their angry threats. He taught and healed the sick. In time he reached Persepolis, the city where the kings of Persia were entombed, the city of the learned Magi, Horn and Lun and Mer, the 3 wise men, who 22 years before had seen the star of promise rise above Jerusalem, and who had journeyed to the west to find the newborn king, and were the first to honor Jesus as the master of the age, and gave him gifts of gold, gumthus, and myrrh. These Magi knew, by ways that masters always know, when Jesus neared Persepolis, and then they girt themselves and went to meet him on the way. And when they met, a light much brighter than the light of day surrounded them, and men who saw the 4 stand in the way declared they were transfigured, seeming more like gods than men. Now Horn and Lun were aged men, and Jesus placed them on his beast to ride into Persepolis, while he and Mer led on the way. And when they reached the Magi's home, they all rejoiced, and Jesus told the thrilling story of his life. And Horn and Lun and Mer spoke not. They only looked to heaven, and in their hearts praised God. 3 wise men from the north were in Persepolis, and they were Kaspar, Zara, and Melzon. And Kaspar was the wisest master of the magician land. These 3 were at the home of Hor and Lun and Mer when Jesus came. For 7 days these 7 men spoke not. They sat in silence in the council hall in close communion with the silent brotherhood. They sought for light, for revelation, and for power. The laws and precepts of the coming age required all the wisdom of the masters of the world.